This week's tip of the week, I thought I'd talk a little bit about compaction equipment. As you all know, I'm a firm believer in Weber or Weber, whichever you want to say, neither one is wrong. Compaction equipment originated in Germany, and it goes all the way back to 1958, so just after World War II. They specialized in starting to make their own compaction equipment. That goes back 4 generations. Pretty impressive, and to this day, it's still family owned and operated, and they do specialize strictly in walk-behind compaction equipment. Unlike many of your other manufacturers, they specialize in a lot of different products, equipment. Weber is dedicated strictly to walk-behind compaction equipment. So I take that, and I really am encouraged that you take a company that old, that many generations, specializing in strictly walk-behind compaction equipment. It is highly impressive. If any of you have dealt with them and their equipment, you realize it's high quality made, long lasting. We have compaction equipment dates all the way back to 2002. Still the same compaction equipment. Great technology. A lot of user-friendly options built into the compactors as far as anti-vibration. So really user-friendly when it comes to operating, so I highly recommend that. It is getting to be the time of year, toward the end of the year. Some of you had a great season, so some of you may be looking for some write-offs. So it might be an area you want to consider investing some money. And again, invest money back into your company. Buy the very best that's out there. If you're in the business for the long haul, get the right equipment for the job. Their CF3, for instance, it's a forward plate compactor. It's one of the only, if not the only, but it's at least one of the only compactors out there on the market that meet the ICPI standard of having a 4,500 pound forward plate compactor to embed your pavers. So they do meet industry standard. You have the new rolling plate compactor, highly sought after compactor. It works well for all of our larger slabs that you're starting to see the industry transition into. As far as forward and reverse plating compactors, they have the larger reversibles. Now with the Compaction, which they've had for several years now, extremely impressive. You can get your reversible with Compaction. That's going to let you know when you've hit optimal compaction on your soils. So great peace of mind. You get to that job site. I've heard a lot of guys talking about how they just set a guy in a compactor and they run and run and run. What you're really doing, though, you have that angular product which is made to lock together. If you start all that vibration, you start rattling off some of those sharp, coarse edges, you're actually breaking down that product and you're actually changing the gradation of that material. So it's important, and what that Compaction is going to tell you, it's going to say, no, you're done. You've hit optimal compaction for that product or for that material. You stop your plate compacting. You're done. Those lights will graduate right up. When all the lights are fully lit up yellow, you know you've hit that material to the proper amount. You move on to your next. So it saves time, gives you the peace of mind that you're never going to have to go back and redo that project because your soils weren't compacted properly.